for my bills for the month of March carried over to the first 2 weeks of April. So, all right. So I do have some worksheets here. I thought I printed out 3 March worksheets, but it looks like I only printed out 2. So I'm reusing one of my February ones that I'm not needing. So this will be my 3/1 paycheck. And let's see. I'm not using this for like family things. I do know in February I did have like a couple of no school days. I may add in some of those so I can maybe plan around those. But yeah, so we've got rollover, which I don't think there's going to be any, and then income number 1, which with March, I'm supposed to get a bonus, but I'm also supposed to get like a pay increase. And again, I don't know what that is going to be just yet. So I'm going to budget with my known income right now. And then we'll just come back with actuals, you know, on those paydays. And we can see the difference. And so, let's see first. Let's see, that's a personal loan. That comes out each pay period, $7.49. Hopefully you guys can see that. And then we have mortgage. Again, not paying this until the 15th, but it's coming out of that 3/1 paycheck. And then IRS. I'll make adjustments if needed, if I happen to change that payment with my payment plan. My gym is 103. And affirm. I attempted to make my own like budget worksheets to allow for me to write in all of my bills in one section, but I quickly realized that I only allowed it for like the budgeted amount, or technically the actual amount. I didn't actually put a column for the actuals, so I'm not going to use it for now. I think I'm just going to stick with the budget bond worksheets because they make the most sense. And then because most of the extra is debt, as I pay down the debt, hopefully I can get everything in this one small section. It just lets me know I need to cut out some of my bills. And then we got Netflix for the second. And that's $24.23. And then Google is $211. Let's see, car payment. It's $369.24. And with my second check in February, I will be completely caught up. So I will be making my March car payment on time. So that's good. As I write these credit cards, it's like I really hope that as I do my debt snowball, I can really make some headway in 2024 and pay it down. Like, I don't anticipate paying off the IRS in 2024 because it's just so much, but I really hope to get, you know, this credit card debt and personal loan debt under control, because it's just so much. Like, so much of my income is being applied to debt. Like, I want to say more than half of my income is being applied to debt, which is depressing. So I really want to make a plan when I know what my bonus is going to be and start to pay down some. Like, my number one obviously is to put $1,000 in an emergency fund. That's number one. And then after that, you know, to follow like the normal baby steps, so to speak, is to pay down some of my debt. Like, you're technically supposed to pay down everything other than your house. But I'm not going to be able to do that. But, oh, I meant to look this up. I'm going to have to look this up. I got let me see, 241.39. So I know my insurance premium renews in March. I'm not sure what my new payment will be, so we'll just adjust whenever we know what that is within March. But yeah, so my plan is, you know, to fund my $1,000 in my emergency fund, and then, you know, start tackling some of my debt. Like, I have a debt that has like 130 something percent interest. Like, this is one of my personal loans, the one that comes out every 2 weeks. And like, I would love to just get rid of that like immediately. But if, you know, if I follow the debt snowball method, I have to tackle the smallest balance first, despite the interest rate. That makes sense, but to me, because I'm paying so much in interest, and you know, it's so much of my income going to that one debt, I almost want to just throw whatever I have at this debt and then take that amount and apply it to all my other debts. And that might be what I do. I just don't know yet. I haven't made a plan, but in the coming weeks, I plan on making that plan and hopefully sticking to it. Because I think that's a pretty solid plan. You know, pay down that. But one reason why I don't want to make that as a plan is I don't want to spend any money that I don't know is actually coming. So I think that debt's like 5,000, and because I don't know what my bonus is going to be, I know it's not going to be what it has been in the past. I just don't want to. I don't want to jinx it. I don't want to disappoint myself. So I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to make the plan until I have the numbers in front of me. Let's see. 9706. Okay, I'm almost done with this first pay period, and I may just leave it at that, see where we are. I don't know if I should finish out the month, or if that's good enough, which I think I got everything. So let's tally that up. So we got 277.49 plus 698 plus 77.3. All right, this is 2,504.34, and let's calculate this. That's 191.03. All right, so minus 2,504.34. It's 541.01 minus 191.3. That leaves 3. Ooh, hold on. Let me make sure of that. So 304535 minus. Never a dull moment. So all right, 304535 minus 2504.34. That's 541. What am I doing? 2504.34. Okay, minus 191.03. Okay, $349.98. I can already tell you that's more money than I've had left over after paying my bills in a while. So that number makes me feel good. And knowing that, well, this first check I won't have a raise, but So that's the most I've had left over from my check in a while. Still not a lot, but hey, it's better than I've had. So first we're going to do gas, groceries. And these are not sinking funds. These will be like my envelopes, but you know the drill. I got to carry over. And if you don't, just know I love these worksheets, but I need more lines. So we'll do 75 and then 150. So one of the reasons why I only do 75 for gas is because we've got teenagers, and those teenagers need rides to work, and part of their responsibility is to pay for gas to get back and forth to work. So that is why I only budget so much each pay period, just to cover the gas that I use. So that's 274. What am I doing? 249.98 minus 75 minus 150. And then if you wanted to know how many people that $150 feeds for a 2-week period, that is, let's see, 4 teenagers, 2 under 10, and 2 grown adults. So 8. And how I make it work is I buy cheap things. We eat processed foods. Unfortunately, I do throw in some vegetables. I like vegetables. They not so much. But I cook, routine things. There's not extravagant meals. They have protein, vegetables, maybe some, carbs like pasta or potatoes. But I only budget for dinners. Breakfast, lunch, it's usually a sandwich. Breakfast is usually like eggs and some type of breakfast meat, or oatmeal or cereal. Like, we are cereal eaters for sure. So that's why it's so low right now. I only budget for dinners, and then throw in like a couple boxes of cereal, milk, eggs, random, bread, lunch meat. That's it. Alright, so we got $124.98 remaining. So I know I've got sports activities or kids activities. My son plays 2 sports that are going on right now, and so let's see, I know we've got to pay for entry fee to basketball, and then since I've got a little extra, let's do some family fun. And that'll be like 20. Usually it's like buying ice cream for movie night, cookies, popcorn, whatever. Nothing major. Our family fun is typically movie night. We've got plenty of streaming services. We could find a movie. Okay, so because this is my first paycheck of the month, I don't know if I want to boost up my grocery bill, my grocery budget. Let's see. I do know that I have my Prime membership coming. So I think that's about $139, and that's due in March. But I think it's due, matter of fact, it is due. It's due before I get paid. So let me do that. Okay, so let me do this. $349.98 minus $139. Let's care for that first. Minus the 75 for gas. Alright, I'll bring that back down. So minus 20, minus 20, 95. So I will adjust. So this will be 100, and this will be 15. That should cover like some cookies, or some ice cream for Sundays or something like that for family fun. So let me add that up again. 75 plus 100 plus 20 plus 15 plus 139. Wait. 249.98 minus 75 minus 100 minus 20 minus 15 minus 139. Alright, that leaves 98 cents. And because I am doing the saving my coins, or save those coins, the savings challenge. Anything to throw at that is what I want to do. And then that brings us down to 0, which is a zero-based budget. Can I take this and throw that into my savings challenges? Absolutely. But I haven't budgeted for family fun in a while, so I'm going to go ahead and do that and do something fun with my kids. And so that concludes our March 1st paycheck. So whenever we get paid, we'll do the actuals. I don't think any of these bills will change. The only one that may is IRS, but that all depends. And then maybe my auto insurance. I'll have to double check that, what that may do. So we may come back and adjust some things, but I have, I have some wiggle room to care for that. And yeah, so, all right. Thank you guys for watching. If you made it this far, go ahead and throw in a heart eyes emoji. And if you are not currently subscribed, I wish you would. Please go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you can be notified anytime I post. And you can follow me along this journey of trying to get debt free, manage my income more efficiently, making sure that I stay current on my bills, and hopefully eventually, like I said, getting debt free, finding financial freedom. So I appreciate you guys for watching. Have a great night.